Welcome to the party, pal. You're for the neighborhood master chaos back once again for another physical media review, a roundup. Today we're heading to Universal Studios Hollywood, so you'll join me for that. And in between that trip and maybe a trip to a store for some essential items I need to pick up, we're going to be talking physical media. Right here is the physical media. Now, it's not as big a stack as normal. Usually talk about six titles if we're talking the full uncut episode if you're a patron. I'm going to switch to 4 because time is of the essence recently. So 2 titles here on YouTube and 2 for patrons. So patrons will get all 4 titles. But you, if you're watching on YouTube, you're still going to have some fun with me because I've got a doozy of a diddly of a couple of titles to talk about. Number 1, let's kick it off with Slaughterhouse Rock. Slaughterhouse Rock is a Code Red release. This is a heck of a movie. This is such a fun movie. I'd heard the title. I might have seen it years and years ago. I don't remember. But gosh, what a fun release. What a fun-ass movie. First of all, it features music by Devo. Number 1, amazing. Number 2, what is the plot? This guy's having dreams about murders at Alcatraz. His friends go, hey, maybe let's go to Alcatraz and see what we can find out. Turns out a rock band had died there. The lead singer of the rock band is played by Tony Basil, who sang, of course, the famous song, Hey Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. You know that song. So she's in the movie. She's also, I believe, a producer in the movie as well. She's the ghost that helps the guy find out why he's having dreams about Alcatraz. And it turns out there's some kind of demon monster on the loose, and she needs his help to defeat the demon and free all the ghosts that are trapped in Alcatraz. Nutty-ass movie. Non-stop fun, though. Non-stop fun. Great special effects, great practical effects, great blood gags. There's some boobies in it. It stars 2 Playboy Playmates. I think we only see one of them naked, though. I don't know who. I'm not familiar with them. You get a brand new 2K scan here, on-camera interview with Devo frontman Mark Mothersbaugh, who also, animation fans might know, did the soundtrack, did the score for Rugrats. And then you get an on-camera interview with the DP, Nicholas von Sternberg. What a name! That sounds like somebody who directs something for Criterion. Anyway, Slaughterhouse Rock. Fantastic. I got this as a birthday present from a good friend of mine. From Grindhouse Video had it. Slaughterhouse Rock gets a high recommendation from me here from Code Red. I think you should watch this movie. I don't know if you need to own it, but it's a fun movie and I definitely will be rewatching it. It is a hoot. A goddamn hoot. Soundtrack by Devo. What? Such a good movie. It's sort of called a heavy metal horror. There's not a lot of rock music in the movie. It's kind of in there, but it's not really what I would call a heavy metal horror movie. It is a great special effects extravaganza, and you 100% need Slaughterhouse Rock. Okay, let's head over to Universal Studios Hollywood. Universal Studios Hollywood, we're here. Finally, it is open. And we got tickets, and you got a front row seat. Right, little master? You excited? Good. Woo! Missy's excited. And we're going in. Finally. Welcome back indeed. In the courtyard, there's a whole thing for Fast and the Furious. I'm not sure if these are screen used or just props, but they might be from the new movie. I don't know. Actual picture cars. Oh, wow. So these are the kind of cars they are. Actual picture cars. Oh, wow. That means they worked at one point.
Why does it smell like beef jerky?
Why does it smell like beef jerky? Because that means you're family. That means you're family. If you drive cars like this and you smell like beef jerky. Family, bro. Alright, let's keep looking. Dominic Toretto in the house. Woo, it is nice to be back in the park. It really, really does. It feels like things are going back to normal. Little by little anyway. I ran back to the car to grab something and I thought I'd take the time to discuss another piece of physical media. The Devil Within Her. Have you ever heard of this movie? I'd never heard of it. But this was another gift sent to me by a friend from Grindhouse Video. The Devil Within Her, starring Joan Collins and Donald Pleasance and Caroline Munro, which is awesome. What the hell is this movie? Well, Man, it is amazing. That's what this is. This is a movie you need to get. It's equal parts It's Alive meets Rosemary's Baby. Essentially, this woman is cursed by a dwarf who wanted to get with her, and she's like, no, you're a dwarf, and I'm a regular woman, played by Joan Collins, who you can't see her boobie in one shot, which is kind of cool. Anyway, she gets cursed by this dwarf, a jilted dwarf, and she gives birth to a baby that apparently doesn't want to be born. At least that's the original title for the movie, was I Don't Want to Be Born. Look at this artwork. You see that thing with it's like a baby body with like a hand head holding a pair of scissors? What the hell, man? So essentially this baby doesn't want to be born, and it's cursed by a dwarf spirit or something, and it scratches her and tries to kill her, and so they have to get the aid of her husband's sister, who is a nun, and Donald Pleasance, who's a doctor, to figure out what the hell is going on and why it's going on. This is a crazy damn movie, but it's really, really, really good. I highly, 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 highly recommend The Devil Within Her. This is such a good movie. The release here, you get on-camera interview with Caroline Munro, John Steiner, actor John Steiner, and you can watch it in Katrina's Nightmare Theater mode. I'm guessing she's some kind of a horror host of some kind. I've never heard of Katrina before, but it was kind of fun. I saw it. She just does a little segment at the beginning talking about the movie, and then a trailer. 94 minutes, 1976. Highly recommend this movie. Came out of nowhere, really shocked the hell out of me, surprised me, but in a good way. I mean, this is such a good devil baby, killer baby kind of movie. The baby never does anything. The baby's never animatronic. It's just kind of laying there, and then stuff happens like, oh, it scratched me. But just the sheer nuttiness of it is to be applauded. I highly recommend The Devil Within Her. This was a hell of a find. Okay, let's explore a little bit Harry Potter Town. Why don't we do that? Hogsmeade, please respect the spell limits. Hogwarts Express has pulled in, and we're at Hogwarts West. It's a little smaller than the one in Orlando, but it's quite beautiful, quite striking, very different from the rest of the lands here. There's no real lands like Disney or Universal in Florida. There's areas. This is definitely the most land-ish, and when they finish Super Nintendo World, that'll be the most land-ish, because they're in the process of that. I'll show you that in the making. Here's the 3 broomsticks so you can get some lunch. It's beautiful in there, and there's a bar right there, which I think is closed. This is the closest thing to a land. This and Super Nintendo Land, which we'll take a look at. And Simpsons Land, I guess, is kind of a land. You've got tons of Wizarding World stores and shops. And Jurassic World is downstairs. We'll do that next. I wish there was a Jurassic World, but it's really just a ride in a restaurant. Behold. Oh, sorry, that was Hogsmeade. We were not Hogwarts. This is Hogwarts. Hogwarts Castle. Beautiful. Here's a Flight of the Hippogriff. Hey, look at this guy. Oh, yeah. You guys excited? The castle's right there. Look how beautiful that is. What an image. What an image. Hopefully my camera doesn't fall. Woo! All right, we're done with Universal Studios. I hope you enjoyed that little visit. We had a lot of fun there, and I had a lot of fun bringing you along with me. So here's where we part ways on YouTube. If you'd like, the party continues over on Patreon. That's where the after party is. I'll be there. I hope you will be as well. For now, my friend, I bid you adieu. This has been your friendly neighborhood Master Chaos. I'll be here. I hope you'll come back and hang out with me again. Remember, I love you. As a matter of fact, I love you just the way you are. See you around, because I remain to be continued.